Good evening and thanks for tuning in. I'm Ann Powell with the WJTS News. One person is dead after a crash in Davies County. It happened on I-69 on Monday night. Alan Weldy of Mitchell was driving the semi from Bloomington to Crane and missed his turn. But instead of going to the next exit, Weldy made a U-turn at the crossover, blocking both lanes of traffic. 52-year-old Susan Yu of Indianapolis was also driving her SUV behind the semi and slammed on her brakes, but was unable to stop in time. The SUV crashed into the semi, then slid off the roadway, went down an embankment before coming to rest in a ditch. Yu was pronounced dead at the scene. Weldy was given a certified chemical test and was found to have methamphetamines in his blood at the time. He was arrested and taken to the Davies County Jail. Reports of a suspicious vehicle landed two Martin County residents behind bars over the weekend. After smelling marijuana coming from the suspicious vehicle, the driver, identified as 32-year-old Howard Phillips of Lagodi, was taken into custody. Police then searched Phillips and report finding 55 grams of marijuana. Small baggies of methamphetamine with a syringe and a loaded .45 caliber handgun were also found inside his car. Police then executed a search warrant for Phillips' hotel room and found drug paraphernalia and more marijuana. Phillips was booked into the Martin County Security Center and charged with felony counts of dealing and possession of methamphetamine, possession of a syringe, maintaining a common nuisance, and 2 counts of dealing marijuana, and 2 misdemeanor counts of possession of marijuana and paraphernalia. 26-year-old Shelby Harder of Lagodi was also arrested during the investigation. She was booked into the Martin County Security Center and charged with felony counts of possession of methamphetamine, maintaining a common nuisance, and misdemeanor counts of possession of marijuana and paraphernalia. A covered bridge in Greene County is closed because of an arson investigation. Plummer Creek Covered Bridge, also known as A.M. Kennedy and Sons Covered Bridge, is in the area of South Baseline Road and County Road 25 West in Bloomfield. The bridge was heavily damaged by a fire on Sunday morning. Taylor Township Fire Department firefighters were able to quickly put out the blaze. The bridge is currently closed, and the public is asked to use alternative routes until crews determine if it is structurally capable of handling any traffic. Anyone with information about the fire is encouraged to call the Indiana Arson Hotline at 1-800-382-4628 or the Bloomington Police State Post at 812-423-1286. The COVID-19 7-day positivity rate continues to drop in DuBois County. The Indiana State Department of Health reported 3 newly confirmed cases and no additional deaths on Tuesday. This brings the countywide total of COVID-19 cases to 5,782 and 101 deaths since the pandemic began in March. The county's 7-day rolling average for all positive tests now stands at 5.8%. To see a breakdown of the county's COVID-19 cases by age group and for more information, you can head to coronavirus.in.gov. The best way to protect yourself and others around you is still by practicing social distancing, washing your hands frequently with soap and water, and to wear a mask. The Memorial Hospital Foundation is welcoming a new director. Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center announced Deidre Church as the foundation director this week. Church has over 10 years of philanthropy experience. In the past, she has worked at Johns Hopkins Old Children's Foundation in St. Petersburg, Florida, and at several collegiate athletic programs and fundraising and special event planning. Church is the daughter of John and Martha Church of Jasper. She enjoys photography and spending time on the family farm in Martin County. Memorial Hospital Foundation operates for the benefit of Memorial Hospital and its patients and follows the mission of the Little Company of Mary Sisters, USA, the sponsoring organization of Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center in Jasper. Church can be reached by calling 812-996-8426 or by email at dchurch@gmail.com. The Heart of Jasper has a new program to help with building improvements. The City of Jasper Facade Grant Program focuses on providing financial help for exterior building facade improvements in the downtown and riverfront areas of Jasper. The program's goal is to stimulate retail growth and catalyze investment through the enhanced aesthetics. Grants will be awarded for 50% of approved improvements. The minimum project must be over $5,000, and the maximum match is $10,000. In total, the program will provide a maximum of $50,000 in grant funding for the 2021 calendar year. Grants will be awarded on a reimbursement basis after an application procedure, design review, approval, and construction. Disbursements depend on the cost invoices from contractors, tradesmen, and inspection work by the Heart of Jasper Design Advisory Committee. Availability of funding will vary per year. 2021 will be the pilot year for this new program. The application deadline is on March 18th. Winners will be announced on March 27th. Guidelines and criteria to apply can be found at Jasper City Hall or the Chamber of Commerce office. Applications can also be downloaded at theheartofjasper.org or reach out to Kate Schwank at info@heartofjasper.org. The Jasper Chamber of Commerce is also welcoming a new business owner to town. Teresa Hickey is the new owner of Dysinger Jewelers of Jasper on 3770 North Newton Street. The Chamber is celebrating the occasion with a ribbon cutting at 11 a.m. on Wednesday, February 10th at Dysinger Jewelers on Newton Street. Masks are required to attend. Old National Bank has named Chad Hoffman as Jasper Market President. Hoffman is a lifelong Jasper resident and is dedicated to serving Old National clients and the community. Outside of the bank, Hoffman has served on the Junior Achievement of Du Bois County Board of Directors and co-chairman of the Annual Business Hall of Fame, Radius Economic Development Board of Directors, Junior Achievement of Southwest Indiana Corporate Board, Memorial Hospital Annual Support Committee, and Toys for Tots as a Marine Corps Associate Member. Old National is proud to have Hoffman on the team and look forward to having his skills and talents in his new leadership role as Jasper Market President. Motor carriers can now get quicker and even easier approval to safely move extra heavy and wide loads on Indiana roadways. The Indiana Department of Revenue's Motor Carrier Services Department launched a new oversized and overweight permitting program on Monday. The new system is made possible through the support and quality assistance of the Indiana Department of Transportation, the Indiana State Police, trucking industry partners, and customers throughout the state. The DR's Motor Carrier Services OSOW team issued nearly 380,000 permits just in 2020 alone, and a large portion of these permits required manual processing. The new Indiana Oversized Overweight Permitting System allows motor carriers needing a permit to enter information quickly and, in most cases, download approved routes and permits immediately without waiting for a manual review. Access to the system remains the same. Customers can apply for OSOW permits by logging on to motorcarrier.dor.in.gov. With more wintry weather on the way, it's always good to take a moment and review on how to stay safe when on the roadway. AAA says the following tips can help keep you safe when driving in snowy and icy conditions. Always keep a bundle of cold weather gear in your car, such as extra food and water, warm clothing, a flashlight, and glass scraper, blankets, and medications, and much more. Make sure your tires are properly inflated. Keep at least a half tank of fuel in your car at all times. Never warm up your car in an enclosed area such as a garage. Do not use cruise control when driving on any slippery surface. Stay home and only go out if it is necessary. Increase your following distance. Accelerate and deaccelerate slowly. Don't stop if you can avoid it. Don't power up hills and don't stop when going up a hill. And always remember, ice and snow, take it slow. And stay tuned, your weekly forecast and Sports with Kurt Gooksell are still to come on the WJTS News.